Once you have your amplifier circuit working, the next big trick is what to do with it. And ideally, you want to put it into some kind of container where it will be stable and you can use it like the standalone object that it's supposed to be for the rest of the semester. And then for all of our weekly projects, you can use this amp as the one that you feed the sound into, both to protect anything else you have, like if you have a fancy stereo or something, or if you don't have something, now you have something. So I found these boxes that I bought your batteries for the class. It was a box that held 24 9-volt batteries from Amazon. This seems like a pretty good shape and size to me. I'm choosing cardboard just because cardboard is easy to cut and manipulate. Of course, you could go to the dollar store and get some kind of Tupperware or something. That's what a lot of students have done in the past. But just know that Tupperware plastic, the cheap kind, is often a little bit brittle and hard to cut without it cracking and stuff like that. So a good, strong, small cardboard box might be the thing for you. And this one to me seems really great because of the shape of these speakers. I can kind of place them in the corners here, and that will help strengthen their position. If they were floating out in the middle of the box, they might be more likely to get loose and flop around. And I will probably get some screws and actually like poke through the cardboard and screw the speakers in place to help hold them there so that they don't move around. That will keep it more stable. You want your volume knob to go out a hole, so you have to figure out where you want the circuit board to be. I would just say keep it away from the magnets of the speakers. So I'm going to probably put mine in the middle here. Poke a hole, and then when this knob is on the outside, or when this potentiometer, that's the actual, this thing is a potentiometer, and this that goes on top of it is the knob. Once I poke the hole, I could put the knob, push it on there from outside the box, and that both makes it look cool outside, but also helps hold the circuit board in place because that knob is kind of like screwing it to the side of the box in a way. You want to make sure that whatever kind of container you use be something that's not conductive, because remember the bottom of this circuit board, our amplifier circuit board, has some solder points on it, and if they touch metal, you could get some short circuits. That's one of the complications with this whole endeavor when we're not soldering this year, is that if any of these wires cross and touch each other, they could mess up the function of this circuit. So once you get it working, the thing to do probably is, especially things like this place where the two grounds come together from the speakers, put some tape over that. Things like this, either tape it to a location inside the box, maybe tape it to a location inside the box, and also cover the exposed metal points with tape as well. And you could use duct tape, you could use electrical tape, probably masking tape, even Scotch tape might work because it's not a high voltage system. This is our audio input jack. This also, you need to poke a hole in the box somewhere where you can plug in your audio input. I'll probably put mine, on the same side of the box as my potentiometer / knob, just so that they're both located in the same place. And then the battery box right now in this version of our amplifier, this is not the most glorious version we've ever done, but it's relatively simple. You want to have it oriented also so it's not right by these magnets or the circuit board ideally, and with its on-off switch up, and then maybe put a little bit of double-sided tape on the bottom or glue the bottom, or roll up some duct tape or something on the bottom and like stick this down so it also doesn't like flop around when you lift and move this box. Okay, so I'm going to try to do some of these things, and then I will show you the work I've done to give you ideas on how you might do it too.